the Friedman House of Barbecue. Brisket has been a mainstay of my family for generations. Brisket is used at most of the holiday times. We have it for Passover, we have it for Rosh Hashanah, we also have it for Thanksgiving, and we probably had it along the Chisholm Trail many, many years ago in the style of barbecue, which is very different than the way I was raised. Texas barbecue is a dry rub barbecue. We do not use a wet sauce until later when it's passed around the table. My dry rub, which you will see the recipe on the recipe card, has a secret ingredient that is coffee grounds, which give it a wonderful smoky flavor. You're gonna make me laugh. Which give it a wonderful smoky flavor, as well as a little sweetness to it. What you want to do is massage your rub into the brisket. And that's really all there is to step one in making the perfect barbecue brisket. And the key is to really massage it in there, to get it into all the nooks and crannies so that when the fat melts, it doesn't melt away with the fat. You want to do both sides. And when you're buying your brisket, you really want to look for the whole brisket. Don't be scared of this whole layer of fat, because that's going to melt and keep your brisket nice and juicy as it's barbecuing. You can cut now.
He's not
coat it in the rub, and then I'll turn it over and you can see the front filled in nooks and crannies. And now we're outside onto the grill. Prior to putting the brisket on the grill, I have preheated the barbecue to high on both burners. Right before I'm ready to put the meat on the grill, I cut off one of the burners, I put the other burner on low so that we're cooking on indirect heat. Okay, Bobby, there are a couple things to remember about cooking a big, huge brisket like this. First of all, you want to cook it with the fat side up so that as the fat melts, it permeates all the layers of the brisket, melts down. Number one, it won't start a fire in your grill, and number two, it will make the meat very moist. I put a piece of silver foil on the thin half because this half, as you'll notice, doesn't have very much fat on it. It's where the meat is, and I don't want it to burn. I remove that about the last hour so that has a chance to crisp up nicely. You might want to turn your brisket about halfway in so that you really char the layer of fat as well. So after about 4 hours, I turn it. The other thing is I cook the brisket on indirect heat. That allows for the barbecue to get to the right temperature without burning the brisket. So we now cover the grill. I'm not going to really look at it again until 4 hours. It's 10 o'clock now, and we'll probably be ready to cut and serve this brisket around 5 or 6 o'clock. Look at this. 5 hours later, look at this gorgeous brisket. I've turned it over. So now we're going to caramelize the fat that's on the bottom. We'll cook it another couple hours, and it will be delicious. And here we are. The finished product.
All right.
Look at that. It's 5 o'clock. It's been cooking for 8 hours. And there it is.
Wow.
Juicy. There's the fat that caramelized on top.
Oh, wow.
We're going to transfer it to our cutting board.
What do you think?
We helped. We were here and she.
You what?
We were here when she made most of it.
Are you serious? So you got to see the whole thing, huh?
No.
Most of it, huh?
And there we go. There we go. Now, it should be noted that you can make this brisket in the oven with the same spices and in a regular charcoal grill. You just have to make sure that you use indirect heat. I can't.
Let's wait till Bridget's done cutting, because, and then she can see you too, okay? Everyone wants to see it.
Just to get an idea of what this baby looks like. Here There it is, tender as butter. With that smoky
taste.
There it is.
With that smoky taste. With the smoky taste.
With that smoky taste. There it is, Bobby. Read it and weep.
Read it.